Good morning, everybody. Today we are going to learn about fractions, and we're going to start off by recapping or reminding ourselves what fractions are, what they look like, and how we can write down fractions. Okay? Let's start with this one here. So we've got a whole circle, or it could be a pie, or it could be a pizza, and it has been chopped into two equal pieces. So I'm going to write that down. Two equal pieces. Now if we have a look here, one of the pieces has been shaded in orange. So I'm going to write that down. One out of two pieces has been shaded in orange. We call this a half. Now let's have a look at another circle. This circle has been chopped into three equal pieces, and one of the pieces has been shaded in green. So we say one out of three equal pieces has been shaded. We call this 1/3. Let's move on to our next pizza or our pie. This has been chopped into 5 equal pieces. How many pieces have been shaded in? One. One piece has been shaded in blue. 1 out of 5 have been shaded in blue. We call this a fifth. Now you can see those words are related to the numbers. Third sounds a bit like 3. Fifth sounds a bit like 5. Something we need to be careful of, though, is that we don't think that a fifth is bigger than a third. Some people think because the number 3 is there and the number 5 is there, that this one is bigger, but that's not true. Because if we have a look, 1/3 means the circle has been chopped into 3 equal pieces, and we're looking at one of those pieces. 1/5 means the circle has been chopped into 5 equal pieces, and we're looking at one of those. So actually, because this circle has been chopped into 5 pieces, the pieces are smaller than the circle where they've been chopped into 3 pieces. These pieces are bigger. So a third is bigger than a fifth. So what happens when more than one piece is shaded, or we're looking at more than one fraction? Well, let's look at this one here. How many pieces has my circle been chopped into? How many equal pieces? I'm giving you a clue by pointing at them there. That's right. It's 4 equal pieces. This time, how many of those pieces have been shaded? 2. 2 out of 4 pieces have been shaded. Now, in America, they would call these fourths, which kind of makes sense. But in Scotland, we call them quarters. So 2 quarters have been shaded. So I'm going to write that down. 2 quarters have been shaded. Right, we're going to use this shape now. How many pieces has the rectangle been chopped into? How many equal pieces? That's right, it's been chopped into 4 equal pieces. So we're going to be looking at quarters with this shape. If I asked you to shade in 3 quarters, can you draw that out just now in a book or on a piece of paper? Can you shade in 3 quarters, please? Right, let's see. Did you get something like this? Did you shade in 3 out of the 4 sections, 3 quarters? If you did, well done. Let's move on and have a look at the next one. Now, I've chosen a different shape now. I've chosen a triangle, but the triangle has been chopped up into 1, 2, 3, 4 equal pieces again. Can you please colour in 2 quarters? Show me 2 quarters. Now let's have a look at a different shape. We have a long rectangle here, and it has been divided into equal parts. Can you tell me what fraction I have shaded in blue? So think about how many pieces are there altogether and how many have been shaded in blue. Pause the video if you need some time to think. You should have worked out that 3 out of 8 have been shaded in blue. We call that 3/8. And that's a very tricky spelling. 3/8. That's a tricky spelling to get. Let's look at this final shape now. A triangle has been divided into 4 pieces. Something's wrong. Can you tell me what fraction this is? No, you can't, because they're not equal pieces. We can only write down what fraction this is when they are divided into equal pieces. If you have a look here, these bottom pieces seem to be bigger than these top pieces. And this piece isn't the same size or shape as this piece here. So this, I cannot say what fraction has been shaded in orange. I'm not sure because they're not equal pieces. How did you get on with those? Okay, I hope. Right, now I'm going to give you some questions and I want you to see if you can draw a circle on your page, chop it into the correct amount of equal pieces and colour in the right fraction. Pause the video so that you can see the questions and then unpause it to find out the answers. So here are the questions. The first one says 3/4. The next one says 2/3. The next one says 5/6. The next one says 3/8. Watch out for that tricky spelling. The next one says 4/4. See if you get that one. And the next one, I made a wee mistake there. It says 2/6. Okay, so pause the video and have a go at answering those. And here are the answers. So the first one, 3/4, 3 out of the 4 have been shaded in. The next one, 2/3, 2 out of the 3 have been shaded in. The next one, 5/6, 5 out of the 6 have been shaded in. Then up at the top there, 3/8, 3 out of 8 have been coloured in. And the next one, 4/4, 4 out of 4 have been shaded in. That's all of it. So that's the whole circle has actually been shaded in. So 4/4 is the same as a whole. And the last one there, 2/6, 2 out of 6 have been shaded in. How did you get on? I hope you got an okay there. That's the end of the video. So if you're still not quite sure, have a look at the video again, or maybe have a look at the BBC Bitesize website and look up fractions. Or if you're okay with it, the next video we're going to do is equivalent fractions.